Hey guys, good morning. It's cold and there's fresh snow on the ground here in Niagara Falls, Canada. And yes, I just got dropped off here just around the corner from the touristy strip called Clifton Hill. But we're here on, I believe, Ferry Street heading west. The reason why all the snow here is very thick is because only a few days ago, Niagara region and the surrounding area got a ton of snow. Look how thick it is. It's crazy. So very glad I'm wearing my boots here. But yeah, we're here in as I just mentioned, we're here in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. It's a hour and 20-minute drive from Toronto. And I'm gonna do a little walking video here on this Tuesday morning, December the 27th, 2022. About 4 days left until New Year's Eve, last day of the year. And it's about -5 Celsius. I don't care what that is in Fahrenheit, because I do not want to bring my phone out. But yeah, so Ferry Street becomes Lundy's Lane when we at Main Street, I believe. So it won't be too long until we get to Main. But this part of Niagara Falls is touristy. You got a lot of old school motels, some abandoned, and of course you got the wide variety of restaurant chains like Chuck's Roadhouse, the Keg, Starbucks back there, and Arby's, but it's further down as well. And look, there's the Admiral Inn. And again, guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to those that celebrated. Technically, it still is the holidays, but at least half of everybody's not working. There's the Skyline Tower right there. This is looking, I think, south. And we are heading west, I believe. As we're on the other side of Lake Ontario. God, it is so freaking cold. I have never walked here on foot before, so this is going to be quite interesting. So this is the second time I've ever filmed a walking video here in Niagara Falls. The first time I did it was around the Clifton Hill, way back in the summer of this year. And here is what Niagara Falls looks like in the dead of winter. So luckily there's no snow in the forecast, but even with the fresh snow on the ground, it still looks pretty cool. Technically, this is the Clifton Hill District according to the sign. Look at it, here comes a Nova bus running on the Route 104 Niagara Falls Transit. And by the way, the reason why I wanted to cut to Niagara Falls is to see if I can try and catch a ride on the older Orions with the Detroit diesels. I think these are the last remaining active Orion Detroit diesels left, and they're on the verge of retirement. Unfortunately though, they're not in service yet, so hopefully by lunchtime or after I can get my ride on it. It doesn't matter the route, but and there's the signs following to Lundy's Lane and Fallsview Casino and Queen Elizabeth Way. Look at that, eh? The Skyline Tower. Again, obviously, you guys probably may know, but Niagara Falls, it's one of the most touristy places to visit in the world. Mainly known for its, the falls themselves, but also they got the wide variety of attractions and restaurants and that sort of nature. Look, you got some houses as well. That's the time. It's around 10:20 something. Tuesday morning. I apologize if the camera is shaking. It is cold. And I am walking a bit slow here. Actually, let me just... Here's Stanley Avenue. There's a Dairy Queen. We're gonna go uphill towards the battlefield sign. Maybe that's where I'm gonna end my video. I don't know. All I can eat Max Buffet. Obviously, there are Americans that come back and forth from nearby New York State. Though Niagara Falls, New York itself doesn't really have anything appealing, so that's why all the Americans come here to the Canadian side of the falls. So that's how interesting it can get. But as I mentioned, there's a lot of American fast food chains here, like Arby's, IHOP, that sort of nature. This is not the thick snow we have in Toronto. Like back in TO, there's either no snow or it's just very thin. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. God. Alright. Do I have a break here? Can I cross? Damn it, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. Look how thick this is. My God. Alright, so we're crossing over to the other side of Ferry Street. I think that used to be a motel over there. And I think they were demolishing it, which prompted the sidewalk to be closed. So that's why we're on this side now. And again, I hope everybody's staying warm and having a great holiday season. The last time I've been to Niagara Falls in the winter is like almost 3 years ago, before the pandemic. It was in January of 2020. And now it's like 2 days after Christmas. Here's another motel here, the King's Inn. When I was very little, like I was like a baby or a toddler even, me and the cousins Emily and Andrew and their respective parents, I think we all stayed in, can't remember, I was very young, but we definitely stayed in one of the motels here. And I think we also went to one of the water parks there. I can't remember what it was, but we also certainly went to Great Wolf Lodge at least 8 to 10 years ago, so. Look, Mama's in. Not sure how many American plates they'll spot here because I think the border is closed because of the because not only that this region got so much friggin' snow, even like Buffalo and Fort Erie, that area, oh my God, it got like 70 centimeters of snow, way worse than here, and it prompted travel bans. Like nobody can get out of their homes in Buffalo and Erie County. So I feel for you guys. That's what you call a blizzard. Looking back. Yes, this past weekend, Christmas weekend, it was chaos for anybody who had to travel on the road or even fly. Big chaotic situation at Pearson Airport and even at the border crossing, the Peace Bridge, Rainbow Bridge. Man, it is so messy here. Anyway, now we're going uphill. Once we pass Main Street, there's also a lot more like hotels and restaurants. Actually, the majority is like mostly restaurants. But I don't even know if I want to continue that far. We'll see. I don't even know if anybody's ever done a walking video on Ferry Street, Lundy's Lane. I think Johnny has, but don't know if anybody else. And look, there's the Wego bus stop. Wego is I think it's the Niagara Falls Transit subsidiary of bus, I think 2 bus rapid transit lines that take passengers to downtown Niagara and Clifton Hill. But my intention is not to go on WeGo today. Look, the red line. Look, it's right next to the bus stop here, Niagara Falls Transit, which is of course the local routes. I really love how the way the buses here in Niagara Falls look blue and white and green. Bet you the Orions look nicer in that. Fortunately, though, I think the Orions are only in service rush hours, or I don't know. We'll see if we can get my ride on them later today in the afternoon. There's another motel, of course. There's probably at least like 100 motels here in Niagara Falls. That's for sure. For sure. Again, I apologize if I'm really trying not to shake the camera. I know you guys have been complaining to me about that. There's no there's like not a safe place. I've been looking everywhere for that shit. It's also cold, so at the start of the video, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was shaking, kind of a bit. And that's also why I didn't really like talk in the first 20 seconds of the video. But here's what I look like now. Your typical Canadian host, wearing a winter jacket that I don't even like, but had to anyway, and bluntstones because of how thick the snow is, as I just mentioned. Let's see how far we can continue this. There's the WeGo bus. Nova LFS. If the Orions aren't in service today, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Because I came like 125 kilometers just so I can ride them. And film some walking videos, of course, because I've been running out of them lately. Got some independently owned shops here. Some of them not even open because of probably because of the holidays. As this guy from British Columbia backed up for me. Alright, so here's Main Street. And this is where Ferry Street becomes Lundy's Lane. Okay, so this is the tourist area. Okay. We're just gonna keep walking from here. Let's see how long this is gonna take. Oh shit! I wish they had their signals activated here for pedestrians. God. There's a lot of these convenience stores at Big B in Hamilton. A lot of them here. Look at that. It looks a bit slightly old school. Ooh. Anyway, I did not even realize this is the other touristy area of Niagara Falls. Yeah, it's either going to be filming this for a while, or it's going to be a part 2. Who knows? And this sign up there commemorates the battlefield of Lundy's Lane on July 25th, 1814. Okay, maybe I'll pull out my phone and check out the time here, as it's now 10:44. So let's see where I'm going to end up at. I drove with my dad here, by the way, so.
It's still the food trip.
Yeah, there's a cemetery. So this is during the War of 1812. I'm not so knowledgeable on this history here, but obviously it sounds it does sound kind of interesting. All right, so a lot more restaurants coming up. The Arby's, McDonald's, a lot of other fast food places of any kind that you would see right here. They have their own unique street signs here. That's the case with almost every city. This is yeah, look at this, War of 1812 battlefield, and those signs. So now we are coming up to whatever street that is that we were just driving on. This is the little park here. Again, look how thick the snow is. Another WeGo bus, Route 601. And here's Drummond Street. Red Lobster's there too, the old logo. And there's the Niagara region water tower. Okay, now my right hand is starting to freeze up here, so I'm switching it to the left hand. I'm gonna have Arby's for lunch. Here, my second time having it. The first time was 2 months ago when I had it in St. Catharines. It's a Burger King around here as well. Renovated, missed their old logo. Actually, this current logo here pretty much depicts of when the franchise was founded in the 1950s or 60s. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep walking here because I haven't been even filming for a while, so it's gotta continue. Of course, got pizza. I was told that the wine on Clifton Hill is so expensive. Oh, they have poutine here as well. Oh, since 1954. All right. I thought it was founded in like 1967 or. Ooh. Good thing is, at least it's not icy. Look, Pizza Hut, Golden Arches. Gino's Pizza. Even the snowbank protects us pedestrians from the cars here on Lundy's Lane. Okay, I love this little strip here. I love it. Probably even better than where I started back at Ferry Street and turned into Victoria Avenue. Now this is promising. I got a McDonald's gift card for Christmas. I'm gonna use it at some point. I know there's a flying saucer restaurant just down the street from here. Oh, what actually used to be here? This is definitely another restaurant for sure. I can always check Google Street View. So this, oh, it's a Wendy's. It was a Wendy's. It has moved to 8279 Lundy's Lane. Did I pass it already? Or did I not? Well, anyway, this was a Wendy's for sure. There's Desjardins Insurance. It's a Quebec insurance company. I don't really see a lot of those here in Ontario, or actually in Toronto, but I swear there's a Desjardins office in TO. You could be wrong. Best Western Plus, almost all of the hotel chains live here, so it's quite interesting. They got a typical plaza here for Rexall and No Frills, more independent shops. Jerk Hut. Look at that, there's a Jamaican flag. It was all faded out. Sack Shop, the Adolphin store. It's not 11:51, it's 10:51. They're still on daylight savings time. Wonder what that was. I found a crossing over to the other side, but nah. We're just gonna stay here. These people who are living here are lucky that they're just feet away from all the restaurants. Look at that, the Enterprise from Star Trek. I think Richard would love this. It's a comic book lover. KFC, Taco Bell. There's the Arby's. Arby's was very prominent in the Toronto area. Actually, the only location that's left there is in Oshawa. But if it's valid, that's my dad's thing. But they moved out of the Toronto area, and most of them are here in Niagara region. And as I mentioned, I only had it once in St. Catherine 2 months ago. I'm gonna have it again for my lunch. So looking forward to that. Look, Lindholm Avenue, just like in York. I don't think I have intentions to go back to Clifton Hill today, because my main goal is to try and catch one of the older Orions in service with the Detroit diesels. Because now my battery's at 2 bars, so I'm gonna charge it after. I don't even know how I'm gonna end this now. Maybe I'll end it at the flying saucer. This is one of a kind landmarks here in Niagara Falls. This cold is making me want to stutter and not talk properly. I apologize, guys. But it's just, I just can't feel my face. There's Big Avenue. And here's Arby's. What a nice Lincoln from probably the 1980s. This is the only Arby's location in Niagara Falls, so I'll be back here at lunchtime. Amazing Arby's. And you got Swiss Chalet. East Izakaya. Oh. And of course you got Harvey's, which I'm not a fan of. I've only had it once and like it. And Popeyes. I think we're starting to. Feels like we're on the outskirts of this. Okay, my next goal is to end it off just short of the flying saucer. In fact, maybe I'll just end it in a couple of minutes because it's cold and the entire. I know this is my second clip, but if I edit, it's gonna be like nearly 30 minutes. So, oh, never mind. There's the flying saucer restaurant. Damn, I've always on the other side. Yeah, I'm almost done here. I've never been here before and I heard it's an icon. Big ass truck. Maybe I'll add that for my random clips highlights as I do every week. Celebrating 50 years. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, the next three lights, I'm going to end the video and call it quits there. Fingers are frozen. I'm just about done here. There's Dorchester Road. Look back. Oh God. Maybe I should get some hot chocolate, eh? This is definitely hot chocolate weather. Middle Eastern grocery here. Alright, here we are, Dorchester Road. Ooh, Phil's all day breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cool. So as we're coming up to Dorchester Road, I'm just about to end the video here. It's freaking cold as hell. I want to see where my ride is, or if I can get across the other side and film that flying saucer. But that's gonna do it, folks. So thank you guys all for watching. As there are little stuff from my camera. Is that snowflakes or is it? Yeah, it's probably dirty. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. And if you like what I do, feel free to leave me a super thanks or donate on PayPal, whichever one you prefer. And as I just mentioned, stay warm and stay safe. And of course, happy holidays and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wishing you the best in 2023. And I'm gonna just walk around and see if I can get my dad to pick me up somewhere. So take care, guys. Adios, sayonara, bye-bye.